Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain the problems on random variables, especially discrete random variables, PMF problems, using PMF problems, discrete random variables problem. The first problem is in this manner. A random variable x has the following probability function. X, p of x is equal to some values, or big table is given. What we have to find k. Second one, evaluate p of x less than 6 and p of x greater than or equal to 6, and p of x lies between p of 0 less than x less than 5. This is the second bit. And the third bit is p of x less than or equal to a, which is greater than 1 by 2, then find the minimum value of a. And the fourth bit is determine the distribution function. That means capital F of x you need to calculate. These many things we need to find. 1, 2, 3, 4 bits are given. Finally, find the distribution function, means you have to find the capital F of x. To do this problem, table already is given like this. Now the first problem solution I will do. The first problem, find k. We are finding the k. To find the k, see x is equal to, by observing the given problem itself, you have to identify whether it is a PMF problem or PDF problem. Now, if you see the x values, it is countably finite, 0 to 7. Whenever x values are between countably 10 to 15, between 7, 8, 9, countable number of finite number of values if you have, we can think about PMF. Now, if f of x value or lies between, x lies between minus 2 and plus 2, x lies between minus 1 and plus 1, something like that is there, you have to think about continuous. Now here x assumes a 0 to 7 values, therefore continuous random variable. Therefore we know the property of continuous random variable. We know that what is the property of PMF. Sigma is equal to 1 to infinity, p of xi is equal to 1. While explaining the PMF I told you. Now we know that sigma I is equal to 1 to n, p of xi is equal to 1. Sigma I is equal to 1 to 0 to 7, p of xi is equal to 1, because here 0 to 7 is there. That's why 0 to 7, p of xi is equal to 1. That means 0, first value is 0 plus k plus 2k plus 2k. I am adding all the values. 0 plus k plus 2k plus 2k plus 2k plus 2k, 2k occurs 2 times, plus 3k plus k square plus 2k square plus 7k square plus k, 7k square plus k is equal to 1. Summation. If you add all these values, p of 0 plus k plus 2k plus 3k, add all the values, how much you will get? If you simplify, 10k square plus 9k minus 1 is equal to 0. If you solve for k is equal to, you will get a 1 by 10, or k is equal to minus 1. Solving for k, if you find the factors of k, you will get like this. P of x, always remember, p of x cannot be probability. P of x means what? Probability. Cannot be negative. Therefore k is equal to minus 1 is rejected. P of x cannot be negative, because probability value cannot be negative. Probability values always lies between plus 1. Therefore k is equal to 1 by 10. If you write k is equal to 1 by 10, k is equal to 1 by 10 we have got. By substituting k is equal to 1 by 10 in the above table, you will get the new table. Like this. By substituting k is equal to 1 by 10 in the given table, you will get the new table in this manner. Now second bit is what we have to find in the second bit. Second bit is p of x greater than or equal to find. We have to find p of x greater than or equal to 6. Another one, p of x less than 6. Another one, p of 0 less than x less than 5. we have to find all these things. To find all these things, first p of x less than 6. How many values are there x less than 6? How many values are there x less than 6? Less than 6 means 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have to add p of x is equal to 0 plus p of x is equal to 1 plus p of x is equal to 2 plus p of x is equal to 3 plus p of x is equal to 4 plus p of x is equal to 5. X less than 6, below less than 6, how many values are there? P of x is equal to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now by adding all these things, less than 6, 1 by 100, p of x is equal to 0 is, x is equal to 0 is 0 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 3 by 10 plus 1 by 100. Now if you simplify this one, how much you will get? 81 by 100. The second one is p of x greater than or equal to 6. Greater than or equal to 6. Second one is x greater than or equal to 6. To find this one, x greater than or equal to 6. Greater than or equal to, how many values are there? P of x is equal to 6 plus p of x is equal to 7. These two only. Greater than or equal to 6, 7. Only two values occurs. 2 by 100 plus 17 by 100. If you simplify, 19 by 100 you will get. This is the second one answer. The third one, what is the third one? We need to find p of 0 less than x less than 5. P of 0 less than x less than 5. Now if you see the table, between 0 and 5, between 0 and 5, between, how many values are there? P of x is equal to 1 plus p of x is equal to 2 plus p of x is equal to 3 plus p of x is equal to 4. X, p of 0 less than x less than 5. That's why these many values are there. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 values are 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 3 by 10. How much you will get? 8 by 10 is nothing but 4 by 5. If you simplify, you will get like this. Between 0 and 5, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4 only. That's why if you add all these values, 8 by 10 you will get, that is equal to 4 by 5. The next bit is, what is the next bit? What we have to find? The next bit is p of x less than or equal to a, which is greater than 1 by 2. Third bit, this is p of x less than or equal to a, which is greater than 1 by 2. 1 is given. Now then find the value of a, determine the value of a. Now for what value of a, this is greater than 1 by 2. For what value? If I substitute how much, if I write how much, the complete value is greater than 1 by 2. For suppose if I take p of, for example, x less than or equal to 3, if I take less than or equal to 3, less than or equal to 3 means how much you will get? Less than or equal to 3 means this one plus this one plus this one. That means if you add all these things, less than or equal to, p of x less than or equal to 3 means, for suppose I am writing, suppose less than or equal to 3, for if I take a as 3, how much you will get? 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 1 by 10. How much? 5 by 10. 5 by 10 is nothing but 1 by 2. But what condition it should satisfy? Which condition it should satisfy? Which is greater than 1 by 2. But it is equal to. That means we cannot take a is equal to 3. Suppose if we take a is equal to 3, exactly we are getting 1 by 2. But it must satisfy the condition which is greater than 1 by 2. In the same way, if p of x less than or equal to 4, if I take less than or equal to 4, if I take 3 by 10 plus 2 by 10 3 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 1 by 10. If you simplify, you will get exactly, whatever some value which is greater than 1 by 2. If you simplify, some value you will get which is definitely will get you greater than 1 by 2. Therefore, A is equal to 4. For what value of A? This is greater than 1 by 2. If you suppose if you substitute x is equal to 3, which is exactly 1 by 2 we have got. In the same way, we took 4, therefore which is definitely greater than 1 by 2. Therefore, A is equal to 4. And finally, the fourth bit, distribution function capital F of x. Distribution function always you have to denote with capital F of x. The formula of distribution function just now I have given. The formula of distribution function is p of x less than or equal to x. X less than or equal to x. P of x less than or equal to x is the distribution function formula. Now for this one I need table x values, and capital F of x is equal to p of x less than or equal to x. These values we will write, and now 0, 0. Distribution function cumulative, we have to take x less than or equal to, first value is 0, 0 plus, see this table, 0, second value, for second value 0 plus 1 by 10, 1 by 10 for second value, this one plus this one plus this one. First value is 0, second value, for second value 0 plus 1 by 10, first two values, first one plus second one is equal to here. For this one, first one plus second one plus third one, how much you will get? 3 by 10 cumulative. For this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, add all these things, how much you will get? 5 by 10. How much you will get? Cumulative, you have to add 81 by 100, here 83 by 100, here last you will get 1. Cumulative, for first value only 0, for second value 0 plus this one plus this one, for third value first one plus second one plus third one, for fourth one first one plus second one plus fourth one. Like this cumulatively we have to add and add. This is p of, that's why this is the meaning of p of x less than or equal to x. This is the distribution function answer.